Hey, Shalom. Call Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawah Shah, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all that I can now pushing this word and truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is going to be another quick lesson, and Lord, when y'all edified. Alright, so the title of it's going to be, It is Yahawah that girdeth me with strength. Right, and this is a scripture in the book of Psalms 18 chapter, quoted by King David. Alright, but when you go into that word girdeth, the definition for this, to equip, right, to equip armor, so on and so forth. But those spiritual bodies that we're going to receive, amen, they're going to be equipped with strength, man, right, spiritual power, right. Once we change into those new bodies, man, our spiritual bodies, it's going to be over for you heathens, man, right, because we're going to receive the power to go around to conquer y'all, man, right, to slice and dice, right, take vengeance, man, right, for all the shit y'all have done to us throughout history, man. All right, but this lesson is inspired by the book of Psalms 18 chapter, the power that King David was given, man. Right, because he depended on Yahawah Shemel Shah to give it to him, man. And it's the same mindset that we in, right? Because not only do we want to be saved, man, to receive spiritual power to go around and to be able to, and to get payback, man. All right, but we want to be delivered out of the times that we in as well, man. And I did a lesson similar to this a couple days ago. All right, but you can never go into things like this too much, man. All right, because it's important, to continue to let Jake know hey, trust in Yahawah Shemel Shah. Don't come out here, put your trust in yourself, man. All right, because you can't deliver yourself. You can't fight against 5G. You can't fight against a fighter jet. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you gotta solely depend on Yahawah Shemel Shah to deliver you, man, because he's the one that's in control. All right, but I'm also be touching on this is really what this is pertaining to, man. When we get being back down from those chariots, we're gonna be fucking shit up, man. All right, Lord willing, I'm part of that number. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Psalms 18, and I'll start at verse 2. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. And it reads, The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler, right, which is shield, in the horn of my salvation and my high tower. All right, I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies, man. And that's all it's gonna take, man. Right? For the ones that doing what they're supposed to do, right? Ultimately, the elect, man, because elect are doing what they're supposed to do. All right, hey, man, we're gonna be delivered, man. Right? As long as we call upon Yahawah Shemel Shah and we depend on Him, man. Right? The Lord said that these things that were written aforetime are written for our learning, man. Just like how the great men of the Lord, King David, Peter, all the disciples, man, all of them in the Lord, they put their trust in the Lord and they got delivered every single time, man. All right, so how much more us in the time that we're living in, man? Because we're living in a much more dangerous time, man. All right, a time like never before. All right, so if King David was delivered out of all the situations that he was in, how much more us, man? All right, we got to call upon Yahawah Shemel Shah. So let me also get this in the book of Psalms 50 and 15. Let me see. Psalms 50 and 15, it says, And call upon me in the day of trouble. All right, Jacob's trouble, right? Aren't we in that time where Jacob's trouble is fastly approaching, man? All right, what did the Lord say? Let me read it over again. It says, And call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me, man. Right, and we ultimately going to glorify Yahawah Shemel Shah, because that means that, hey, man, we're a part of the elect. If we get delivered out of these situations and we receive that spiritual power, that means we're a part of the elect, man. So we're going to be glorifying Yahawah Shemel Shah more than anything, man. Right? But if we call upon him, what did he say? He said he going to deliver us, man. Right? The Lord said he is not a man that he shall lie. Hey, so he going to do that, man. He going to do what he said he was going to do. You know what I'm saying? He not going to bullshit you. All right? But brothers are going to be receiving power, right, to be delivered out of certain situations, because we can't fight against no damn no artificial intelligence, man. You try to sock a robot, it's gonna fuck around and hit you back and knock your head smooth off your neck, man. All right, so we're gonna need the Lord in that day, man. Right, and we're gonna have to call upon Him, right, to deliver us out of situations, just like how King David called upon Him, man. Right, the Lord came through every single time. All right. So this is Psalms 44 and verse 5, and it says, "Through Thee will we push down our enemies." Right, and isn't that ultimately what we want? right? But the only way we can do that is if, you know what I'm saying, ultimately if we're part of that, but through Yahawah Hashem Yahshua, it says, through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us, man, right? But that's ultimately what we're going to be able to do, man. Once we receive that spiritual power, and we on go mode, man, you know what I'm saying, right? The Lord said, through thee will we push down our enemies. It's like King David, he said, through thee, right, through Yahawah Hashem Yahshua, we are going to push down our enemies, man, all right? Now back to Psalms 18, and I'm gonna get straight to verse 29, right? Getting into the power that King David had. It says, "For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power have I leaped over, it's like it leaped over a wall." Right, and this is the, some of the power that King David had, man. All right, King David was literally out there, running through niggas, man. Right, leaping over big ass walls. All right, it says, "As for Yahawah, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him," man. Right? And, really the elect, man. We trust in Yahawah Shema Shah, man. Right? And it says that he is a buckler, right? And a buckler is a shield. What does a shield do? It protects you from things that can harm you, getting hit with a sword, getting hit by arrows, hey, whatever the case may be. That's what Yahawah Shema Shah is for us, man. A shield. Right? So whenever shit starts to get rough out here, Jacob's trouble pops off and Esau coming in like a madman sparing none. Hey, the Lord said he gonna be a buckler to us, man. He gonna protect us. All right. It says, "For who is Yahawah save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our power? It is Yahawah that girdeth me, right? Equippeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect, man." Hey, what's that strength going into? Spiritual power, man. Right? Because that can only come from the heavens, man. And King David knew that. That's why he called upon the Lord to give him that power so that he can, defend himself against his enemies, man. Because King David had thousands of enemies, like it's spoken about in Psalms, I think it's the 5th chapter, man. Right? So what he would do, he'll call upon the Lord, and the Lord, he'll give him that power, man. Right? It's the same thing in the time that we're living in, man. But we're going to be calling upon the name of the Lord, and brothers are going to be receiving that power, man. All right? It says in verse 33, "He maketh my feet like hinds' feet," right? Running fast as hell. Right? That's also in Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter. It tell you that we're going to be running like sparks among the stubble. Fast, man. "And set me upon my high places. He teaches my hands to war." Right? Teaching my hands to war. It's nothing for Yahawah Shema Shah to program it in your spirit, to know how to, do mixed martial arts, fight in all different types of ways, man. All right? It says, and it's also nothing for him to program in your spirit to be able to manipulate the elements. Brothers gonna literally be doing stuff like that. It says it says, "So that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms," man. And King David was doing that, man. Niggas was shooting arrows at him. He blocking them and breaking them with his forearms, man. All right. It says, "Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great." Verse 37, I'm just trying to make this quick as possible. It says, "I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet." Right? And that's ultimately what we're going to do to these heathens, man. Right? Put them in subjection under us, man. Right? They going to be serving us. Ain't going to be no more having a fucking Chinese or, the Moabite, the Edomite. Ain't going to be none of them heathens over us, man. Right? Because we're going to put them under our feet. Right? It says, "For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me." Right? And hasn't all the heathen nations risen up against the children of Israel, man? All right? But the Lord said, hey, he going to put them under our feet again, man. It says, "Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets," man. So King David, he was out there getting down, man. Beating niggas in the dust, man. Beating the brakes off of niggas, man. All right, we're going to do those same things, man. All right. "Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me." Right? And ultimately, all these heathen nations are going to serve us, man. Right? Psalms 149. Right? We're going to cast these kings, right, nobles with fetters of iron, man. All right? Put their ass in chains and throw them right into slavery, man. Right? Revelations 13 and 10. Right, hey, many scriptures are proven, man. All right, we're gonna put them all in captivity. All right. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. All right, because I got a few other scriptures on the grab. Let's go to Micah the 4th chapter. All right, also get into the the power that we're gonna receive to go around and execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. All right, because of course, these heathens, they think that they gonna get away with all the shit they've done to us, but that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, hey man, put that work in on them. All right. Let me see. Slide through, bear with me. All right, this is Micah 4 and really the whole chapter 5, but I'm gonna try to get straight to the point. Micah 4 and 13, it says, "Arise and thresh." Thresh meaning what? You destroying stuff, man. O daughter of Zion, which are the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? The Israelites. For I will make thine horn iron, right? And when you go into that word horn, it goes into razor light, right? Like Superman, how he's beaming razor lights out of his eyes, man. Brothers are gonna be doing those same things. It can be out of our eyes, it can be out of our hands. Hey, whatever the case may be, brothers are gonna be able to do those things. And I will make thy hooves brass, all right? And thou shalt beat in pieces many people. Didn't Psalms the 18th chapter go into how King David was beating his enemies into dust, man? We're gonna be able to do the same things. It says, "And I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their grain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth," man. All right. So once we get that power, man, all right, we're gonna be able to go around and beat in pieces all these heathen nations, man, for the shit they've done to us, man. Right, that's the power that we are gonna receive, man. Right, brothers gonna be out here lighting shit on fire, man. Right, shooting what's it called it, razor light out of their eyes, all types of stuff, man. All right. So this is Micah the 5th chapter, and I'm gonna start at the 7th verse. It says, "And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord," and then many people is going into the sons of men, the heathen nations, right? The remnant of Jacob, the 144,000. We're gonna be sent over there in the midst of these heathen nations, and this is what it says: "As the showers upon the grass that teareth not from men, nor wetteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep," right? And we all know a young lion, that's when it's in its prime, man. It's ready to pounce and tear any and everything up, man. Right? That's how the 144,000 are gonna be locking too, man. Right? A young lion that's gonna be in the midst of sheep, man. If a young lion is in the midst of sheep, what you think it's gonna do to them sheep, man? It's gonna tear that ass up, man. Right? That's how the elect are gonna be. And it says, "Who if he go through both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver? Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots, and I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all the strongholds, and I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images shall slacken also will I cut off, and thy standing enemies out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands, and I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee. So will I destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard," man. All right, so that's what, starting with Yahawah first and foremost, and also the elect are going to be able to do, man. Once we receive that power, hey, like I said, man, it's game over. All right, we're going to go around and beat in pieces all you Gentiles, man. All right, we're going to do some killing, and we also going to put the majority on slavery, man. All right, because that's Bible prophecy. All right, especially you Edomites. All right, but with that being said, Lord, when this was edifying, I tried to make this quick as possible. All right, but Lord, when it was edifying, before I close, I want to say, call like Yahawah, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim now, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and the Bible.